Hey friends, welcome back to another video. So we are about to start some seeds today. I told y'all in the last video that I was going to direct sow me some seeds in our Vago bed that we took our cucumber plant out of. So I'm going to go ahead on and do that today. And I wanted to give y'all an update on our banana water fertilizer. I did use it. I know. I told y'all that I was going to show y'all how I did it, but I'm going to just explain to y'all what I did because I wasn't recording on the day that I had to use it. So I wasn't able to give y'all an update. I'm looking at this lizard that's in this bed, y'all. I'm sorry. But basically, I had my water pitcher and I filled it up to about right here with just regular old water that I got out of the water hose. And then I filled up the fertilizer to about right here. Now, a few of y'all was asking me how long does it last. So I did some research. The last time I did it, I was just letting it sit outside and I let it stay outside for a long time. But I didn't know that it actually spoils. So I still have some left, and this is what it looks like. From my understanding, the best practice is to use it within 5 days. If you put it in a refrigerator, it will last longer, but I don't plan on putting it in a refrigerator, y'all. So this is how it's looking. And a way to tell that it's getting spoiled is like it'll start bubbling up, so it'll start showing like suds, and that's how you know that your banana water is starting to spoil and you probably shouldn't use it. Now, that's the research that I looked up. I'm just relaying the message to y'all. So if y'all still use it when it suds, that's fine. That's y'all business. I didn't use it before when it was suds. I don't know if it made a difference or not. But I am excited because we'll be using the square foot method today to plant. Now, so many of y'all was telling me, try out the square foot method. Try out the square foot method when you plant. So I was watching Miss Aja over at Yellow Door Urban Homestead, and I seen her using this, and I was like, dang, I didn't even know it was a whole tool for the square foot method. So I went ahead and ordered me one as well. It also comes with a planting guide. So this shows like which holes you should use. So it has the red, yellow, blue, orange, and it just basically has the name of the different plants that you would be planting and like how far the spacing should be. Like I told y'all before, I'm trying to plant things that will actually be eaten and not things that just look good. So with that being said, we're gonna go ahead on and get started. This is a weird shaped bed, so it's kind of hard for me to get like the right amount of spacing, but it's perfectly fine. So I'm gonna just push it down in there. It has this where you're able to make a hole, and the good thing about it actually is it has like 1 inch, 2 inch, 3 inch, 4 inch. So I love that. It don't requires me trying to guess how far I should go down. Y'all, I don't know about y'all, but I love using things that kind of take the guesswork out of stuff. Because y'all know me. I'm so used to just throwing stuff down and putting stuff somewhere and not really thinking it through. But I'm really trying to be intentional about, thinking things through. That way we can get us a good little harvest. So I'm just going to drop one seed down in each spot. I say one seed, but I'm going to do two. Now I am going to drop two different types of kales. So this is kale that's by So Right Seeds. So I'm going to drop that one on this side. And then on the other, for the other kale seeds, I'm going to use the Vago dinosaur kale, which is this one. They say so about a half an inch deep. So I think I went a little bit farther than a half an inch. So let's do this the right way. So I put 3 seeds in that hole, and I put 2 in this one, but I'm gonna add one more just so it could be fair. And once they start to germinate, I'll just thin it out. Now for this little space right here, because you're able to get more lettuce seeds down, I'm actually gonna use this little spot to do me some lettuce seeds. And I'm gonna kind of guesstimate like how much. So with the lettuce, you're supposed to put them in the blue spot and then you get 4. So because of the amount of space that I have, I'm gonna only do 2 right here and then 2 right here. So I'm gonna try to get an indentation of my space that I'm working with. And then we're gonna just make us a little hole, another little hole. I had to come that way because this pole right here is gonna make it where I can't really get it lined up the way I want to. And y'all, I turned the sprinklers on today because the way how the sprinkler's set up in the backyard is able to water like my stuff that's down in the chaos area. And the only thing that I have to water really is this Easy Cube bed. I'm gonna add some water to it because it's almost out of water. I'm sorry I told y'all lettuce, but this spot right here is gonna be for Swiss chard. If I can find my Swiss chard, oh, here they are. So in each spot, we're gonna just go ahead on and drop 2 seeds down. No, matter of fact, I'm gonna just drop 1 because I got high hopes for these seeds. Now, from my understanding, in order to get a better rate of germination, you should soak your seeds. But I will say this, I have never soaked my seeds, y'all, because I just don't like taking that extra step. But some people say they have better success when they soak their seeds, but I don't soak mine. Because I feel like that's just an extra step. Y'all know I don't like taking too many steps. Okay, so there's that. Then on this other side of kale, right here in this area, I'm gonna go ahead on and add some Swiss chard as well. I'm gonna add 2 more Swiss chards. So basically the way I want it to grow, I want it to be like the 2 dinosaur kales, and then around it, I want it to be Swiss chard growing. And if y'all been here for a while, y'all know I had the worst luck with growing Swiss chard. So we're gonna see how this work out for you, girl. And right now it's in the 80s. It has been cooler in the morning times for us, but y'all, it still get up there in the 80s. We actually in the high 80s right now. I feel like I came out here around the wrong time. My plan really was to get out here earlier, but I just didn't get a chance to. But it's all right. And I am going to label this area too, just so I know when I drop these seeds down. So y'all know I had planted these Mizuna greens down in the chaos area. I didn't know, y'all, that these were in the mustard green family. So it's a Japanese mustard green. All this time I was thinking it was regular like lettuce, but am I about to be growing mustard greens? I guess so. So I'm gonna go ahead on and drop a couple of these down as well, but I want to make sure I'm putting it in the right spot. And for those of you that have experience with doing the square foot method, how did it work out for y'all? Do y'all see a difference, like besides trying to guess your spacing? Do y'all honestly see a difference with using the square foot method, or do y'all feel like it's just an unnecessary step? It seemed like it could be beneficial, so I'm excited to try it out. I feel like it'll have me a little bit more organized, because if y'all been here for a while, y'all know I be all over the place when it comes to the gardening. Your girl be all over. So I'm just making my holes where I'm able to really see them and know where they at. So I guess you could say I would have me some greens for the holidays. Y'all was telling me grow some greens. So I guess I kinda am gonna have some greens. I don't want to plant them too deep. And I'm gonna have to water this bed as well, because our sprinkler system don't get up here. And I'm gonna have to water it real good, because this area is actually extremely dry. This bed rather, soil is extremely dry. I think it's gonna look so good once these plants start to like germinate, or once these seeds start to germinate. I think it's gonna look really, really good. All right, I think I dropped seeds down in all of them. Can't remember if I put one in here. When I watch this on playback, I'm gonna see that I probably already put one in there, but just to be on the safe side. And I'm just lightly dusting over the soil. So I feel like nine plants is enough for that. In this area, I'm gonna put some carrots down, because I want to see how the carrots grow in this bed. Y'all know I do have carrots growing in a full green stock. Yes, I do. But I'm okay with having some in this little area as well. So I guess this bed gonna be kind of like a little bit of everything. I was trying to do beds with the same little things going on in it, but the more I was thinking about it, the more I was like, I'm gonna just do a little bit of everything. The only thing is the carrots gonna take a little bit longer to get ready, opposed to like the greens and stuff. Now with the carrots, you really don't want to plant them deep. Y'all seen me just make those holes kind of deep, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna brush the soil back over it before I put the seed down, because I really just wanted to make a hole for me to know where to plant it at. But I'm only put a few seeds in each spot, and if I have to come back through and thin it out, it's perfectly fine with me. I feel like the more seeds I drop, the better chance I have of a good germination rate. So that's why sometimes I be liking to drop more seeds down, and sometimes I'm like, I got high hopes in this one seed, so I'm gonna just see what happens with it. And for people that grow carrots, you kind of just want to lay the carrot seeds right on top, and then just dust your soil over the top of it. Because my carrots that are in my green stock, they only took about 4 days to germinate. A lot of people say carrots take a while to germinate, but in my experience from growing carrots, if they don't be germinated within the first few days, then I know I'm not gonna get a germination on it, just based off of me trying to start carrot seeds. Now I have more space right here in this area, and I also have space right here in this area. So these areas, I'll make it where I do the beets. So like right here and right here, I'm gonna do beets. And I still got my flowering dill in this bed, standing strong and hanging on. So for the beets, according to the paper, the beets are actually considered, if it's a small beet. I don't know if Detroit Red is considered a small beet or not. So with that being said, I'm gonna just do 9. Even though it tell you to do the 16, I'm gonna do 9 just to be on the safe side, because like I said, I don't know. Oh, it's a beet large. I think the Detroit Red is considered a large beet. So I'm gonna do the 9 square feet method, and I'm gonna just put it right over here. Y'all know what I'm gonna do. I feel like I'll be able to see better if I move some of the straw out the way, and I should have been did this actually. I feel like the straw is limiting me on what I'm able to do. And honestly, I'm gonna just leave this on here. That way I can. That's another thing I don't understand why I ain't do. Sometimes it take a little bit longer for 2 plus 2 to equal 4 for me. I'm gonna actually leave our square foot tool on there and just drop our seed down in there. I don't know why I ain't do that in the first place. Then I'm gonna dust. Then put the straw back over it. And then now in these little spots over here, I'm gonna go ahead on and put it. And I'm gonna do 6 over here. Oh, and actually you can use this little scoopy thing. Duh. But I feel like it's easier for me to just use my hand. Talking about the scoopy thing. And somebody asked about my blueberry plants too. So I'm gonna show y'all the blueberry plants, because I feel like I haven't talked about the blueberry plants in a long time. I guess because it ain't no blueberries growing on it, so it really ain't nothing to talk about, huh? But I do want to show y'all how it's looking. It looked like one of them died, but I noticed the one that looked like it's dead is actually in a grow bag. So I don't know if that has something to do with it, or it was just the way I took care of the soil. But the other ones, they still look like they have life in them. So we're gonna see what happens with that. And then I got another spot right here. That spot right here, and I'm gonna add 4 more beets. Because the thing with beets, the reason why I'm putting more, you only get 1 per seed. It ain't like it's like a full grown plant, kind of like the lettuce and stuff like that. And I also want to ask y'all, if y'all grew beets or grow beets, do y'all eat the leaves of the beet? Are they edible? Because I have no idea, but it looks like they could be edible, because they kind of remind you of like a Swiss chard, to be honest, if y'all look at it on the pack. That is it. This bed is fully planted out. So my next step, which I'm not gonna do today, my next step is to actually pull my basil. I know I told y'all that I was planning on growing the basil throughout the whole like fall, winter time, but I'm not, because I want to use my Easy Cube for something else. As y'all can see, my basil is taking up a lot of space in this bed. So I do plan on coming through this weekend and go ahead on and pulling this basil, because I want to use this bed for something else. And I just want to go ahead on and cut ties with it. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to actually harvest all of my basil, dry it out, and use it for tea. A lot of people say they use the basil for tea, or they use it for like pesto. I also want to use some of it to make a basil salt. So I want to try that out as well. I seen somebody was talking about doing a basil salt and using it to make like margaritas, or like different little shots and stuff. I don't drink, y'all, but if y'all do drink, I feel like that's a great idea for something for you to try out. If you have like a lot of basil and you kind of don't know what to do with it, just make you some basil salt and use it as a what they call it when you garnish the rim. I'm gonna just call it a rim garnisher. Use it as a rim garnisher for your like margaritas and stuff like that. And I was like, I think that's a great idea. I can't remember exactly what I said I was gonna grow in this bed, but I'm definitely gonna leave my shishitos in here for a little bit longer, probably another month or so. I wanted to, as long as I can grow these shishito peppers, I want to be able to grow them, because I've been getting a great harvest from it still. So I feel like there's no need to pull it. Now, I do want to tell y'all the plan though. I am gonna start some seeds indoors, like I told y'all in the last video. So I plan on working on that sometime soon, sometimes really soon. And if y'all want to see me start the seeds, y'all let me know. I think I have a video already of me starting seeds, but if y'all interested in seeing it again, say, yeah, girl, I'm interested in seeing it again. Some of y'all don't mind watching me do the same things. Y'all just enjoy the content. Y'all just like seeing videos, like me just posting. So I'm appreciative of that. I feel like I need to give y'all an update on our V-Series Vago bed, because I told y'all that I was going to do the string trellising method, but I decided not to go that route. And I'm gonna water this too, y'all. I decided to just add this little tomato cage on here around the cucumber plant, and I'm gonna just let it trellis up that instead of doing the string trellising method, because I still want to be able to utilize all of this space. So as much space as I can utilize, I want to be able to utilize it. And I told Tony probably by next week we'll be eating some salads from this bed. So I'm very, 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 very excited about that. Yeah. I don't know if this is cut and come again lettuce, or if this is a type of lettuce that I have to just go ahead on and pull the whole plant and just drop some more seeds down. But I'm gonna see, because this was like a mixed lettuce variety. So I don't know, y'all. I don't know. But yeah, like I said, I plan on coming back in and watering this before I go in the house today, because it needs water. It's thirsty. But since the sprinklers finally went off, y'all, I do want to take y'all down to show y'all the blueberry bed, the blueberry plant, because I told y'all. Why is my daughter texting me while she at school talking about playing 8-ball? Like, girl, bye. I got time to play no games. So this is what our blueberry plants are looking like. I have not been taking care of these blueberry plants. I'm going to be completely honest with y'all. As y'all can see, it's a bunch of weeds that's growing in here. But I do plan on coming through and taking care of it eventually, y'all. Who knows when. But this is the one that I was telling y'all that I think is dead. It's in the grow bag. But now that I'm looking at it, I'm like, maybe it's not dead, because I see some greenery right there. So I don't know. It might still be alive, child. Might still be alive. So that's the update on this. And then somebody asked me, do I plan on pruning it? Y'all, I'm gonna be honest, I do plan on pruning just one, but the other one I'm gonna just let it stay because I feel like the plant's not big enough yet for me to be just going through doing a full pruning process with it. So I'm not gonna prune it fully. I'm gonna just prune one of them, and that's gonna be this one right here, the bigger one. But these two I feel like are small, so yeah, I'm gonna eventually come through and start back taking care of it, child. But this is a prime example of why I did not get a lot of blueberry plants. A lot of y'all was telling me when I had went to that nursery that I should have got more blueberry plants because I think they was only 350 or 450 per plant. But I was like, I didn't want to buy all of those because I knew I wasn't going to take care of it the way I was supposed to. I really just wanted to get a few of them just to see how things turn out for me with them. I feel like I got quite a few blueberries off of it for it to be the first year for me having it. But hopefully next year I'm able to get more blueberries from it, harvest more blueberries from it. But yeah. Oh, let me show y'all my okra plant because I didn't show y'all the okra plant in the last video. Y'all, this okra is still growing for me. Y'all see it's two right here that could be harvest, that I'm gonna harvest actually before I go in the house. It's one right here that I'm gonna let stay on there for a little bit longer because this is the Go Big variety, so I like it to get bigger. And then I got two up here that's growing. So yeah, this okra plant been real good to me, y'all. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. And the reason why I look so bald and bare, because y'all know I prune off the leaves as I harvest it. So, and even though I do that, it still does a good job at performing. Now y'all remember I had dropped another okra seed in here and it never did anything for me. So this is as big as it got, and it's been out here for so. And as y'all can see, I'm guessing this is weeds that's growing in here. Y'all, I don't be knowing half of the time if it's a volunteer plant or if it's weeds, but a lot of times y'all be telling me them weeds, so I just go ahead on and pull them, child. But yeah, y'all, I think that's it for this video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. I can't remember if I told y'all to leave a carrot emoji before, but god doggone it, leave another one. So if y'all made it in this video, make sure y'all leave a carrot emoji, and I'll see y'all in the next video.